Are we
Um,
on there yet?
yeah, I think
Hold
yeah
on.
we should be.
Yeah, I saw the
All right.
countdown.
Apologize for the
Okay.
technical
Okay.
difficulties. We want to know in the comment section. Remember back in the day where we had set designs for pay per views and whatnot. My favorite SmackDown set design was the Big Fist. That was my favorite one.
Do you
Uh,
know? Fun fact: do you know that that's Big Show's fist?
really, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I saw it the other day.
Yeah.
okay, all right. That's
I
what's
didn't
up,
know
man.
that.
That's what's up. But final thoughts on everything. From Night of Champions, and
Not a
where do we
chance.
go? Where do we go from here?
I thought it was a really good show, a pretty good show. Like I said, I watched it all the way through. I didn't just watch the highlights on this one, so it very much had me entertained.
It came on early
Like
enough for you, right?
yeah, yeah, it was on early enough. Hey, I had a thing last night, so it was perfect for me. I had a thing to go to a family a party to go to, so it was good. Um, but as far as John Cena and Punk, I feel like that was John Cena's best match in this final heel run or final farewell tour so far. So I very much enjoyed that. I just like I said, I just didn't want everybody coming out like they did, but it is what it is with that. Like I said, we picked Cody to win, so I'm happy he won. I'm ready to see if he gets the title back and what happens after that for his match with John Cena at SummerSlam. And see what Orton does, in the lead up, to see if he gonna be added to that match or he gonna find another opponent of his own in the heel role. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm happy Jay got it. I mean, I picked Oscar because of how things were going, and I feel like she kind of needed it, but maybe she doesn't. She maybe just be able to fight Io Sky on her own because they both want the match, and like I said, Io Sky could go to Adam Pearce and talk about it, and figure that out on the way to SummerSlam. Um, it might be like I said that might start friendly, then might end up hostile with them two between Io Sky and Oscar. Um, and I feel like Jay winning, happy for her. Mad the crowd booed her, but happy she got the win over all that. And I liked her speech afterwards.
I like her
And
message at the end too. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And so hopefully, you know, she beats Tiffany at SummerSlam and then have Naomi cash in, leading on to more of a feud in the fall. Karrion Kross, he proved more to me than what he was before, but I still think he still has a ways to go. I know he's hot right now, like I said, but he has a ways to go. And see what Sammy goes, and see if Sammy is the one to fight Gunther at SummerSlam. If he can lead up to that, so we'll see about that. I picked Rhea to win anyway. I knew she was gonna be Raquel. I thought Roxanne could have did a little bit more for Raquel, but we'll see where the Judgment Day goes after this. What else? I think maybe all the matches.
Yeah, your boy Punk,
Uh,
Cena.
well, yeah. So I big Punk and Cena. Yeah, like I said, I thought it was the best Cena match. It was something. Oh, the
Yeah.
U.S. titles. I'm happy for
Yeah.
Solo. I'm finally got his crew back for the most part. Got a new member to the crew, Hikaleo
Yep.
or whatever his new name is. Another Tonga. They're gonna.
Mm.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for people to keep up with those names. All three of their names. Tama
Yeah.
Tonga Loa, and then whatever Tonga that Hikaleo is now. Can't remember the first name they gave him. So it's gonna be hard to differentiate them unless they just call them by that one name that's different from each other. But we'll see how that goes. But I'm like I said, happy for Solo. Solo's showing great character work. Jacob will be good on the chase, and hopefully Jacob builds a crew of his own, and like Jimmy will help him, or he could bring Zilla Fatu maybe. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, overall it's pretty good show, solid show. Um, so we'll see what we got going forward, and we're going forward to Saturday Night's main event and then Evolution. So those two interesting shows, those are going to be. So I'm looking forward to it.
Overall, I enjoyed the show. I'm actually gonna watch it again. I normally when I watch shows, the first time I watch it is for entertainment purposes. The second time I watch a show is just to see what I can pick up, what I can see, or something I can incorporate into my own game. That's why I watch shows over and over again. But I'm studying at that point. But I enjoyed the show. Again, I was just happy to see a different stage setup. You normally get a WrestleMania style setup over there with the big stage, the video columns, and all that stuff. Like I love those things. The matches, I wasn't mad at the matches. Like Ron said, the first match was dope between Cody and Randy. Like I said earlier, a ton of stories within that story. The super dope RKO off the Cody Cutter attempt was a chef's kiss. You know what I'm saying? Was happy about that. The women's street fight, to me, it was what it was gonna be. I knew Rhea was gonna win when I saw them both go up there on the table. I said, "We getting a riptide from up there." I just hope the
Yeah.
table don't flip. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what we got. Like Mr. Highlights himself said, that was some of Raquel's best work. She gets a lot of flack, you know what I'm saying? But she brought her A game, and I'm happy for her because to me, like I told y'all before, even when you lose in WWE, you can still win. And that's one of those situations right there. Extremely ecstatic about Solo getting his first singles title on the main roster because we know he was a North American champion for about 7, 8 days, but he had it. And
Yeah.
then, you know what I'm saying? He never lost it. They just stripped him of it. So,
Yeah.
but I'm happy. Like I said, based just solely based off the work he's done over the last year and a half now. Uh, I'm so glad that he was able to get his shine. That was probably my favorite ending of the night. Like I said, when he got the 3 count, you heard it. You can go back and watch it. You hear the crowd gasp in shock as Jacob, not the mighty Jacob, loses. You know what I'm saying? But the finish didn't hurt Jacob at all. It helped both their causes because we know Solo uses the numbers game, and we know Jacob is damn near unstoppable. You better have a crew going against him. So that worked just fine. What am I missing besides the main event? Oh, Sammy and Karrion Cross. Pleased with it. I'm glad Karrion Cross he ain't been on the PLE since I think 2023 or 22 in a solo match. I know he was on WrestleMania last year, but we talking about a solo match. So I'm glad he's getting that shine. Sammy needed to win that match to bounce back from the previous loss. Did not disagree with that at all. And it's not like he squashed him. It was a very competitive match, which is all you can ask for when you've been on the sideline for 2 years, basically. And
Yeah.
then, of course, the main event. The main event was what the main event was supposed to be: 2 superstars with a bunch of other stars interfering, continuing so many. Again, this is a situation where you continued a lot of stories in one match. You continued a lot of stories because Seth Rollins' group or it was the match was about CM Punk and John Cena. Each side has an issue with somebody else who has an issue with somebody else that has an issue with them. So cool, let's tie all this stuff together. So I'm not mad at the show overall. I really enjoy those 1 o'clock shows. Give me I just woke up real good, got fresh, give me something to eat, and I can sit down and watch. So I dig it. But you be kind of. It's funny though because around 7 or 8 o'clock, you be like, "Oh yeah, it's time for the show." You be like, "But I watched it already." You know what I'm
And,
saying?
and
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
I was scrolling. I was like, man, wait a minute, where's more wrestling?
All right, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But other than that, nah, I'm good with it. And TKO trying to come up out all his debt, so we got a bunch of other big shows coming right up. So let's get it.
Oh yeah. And shout out to Tony. Thank you for subscribing. We ain't gonna get no tissues for the Cowboys. We're gonna be good on that part. I think Kleenexes don't need to sponsor this one for that.
Tony went ahead and subscribed. He done went ahead and subscribed.
Hey, appreciate it.
Spread the
Hey,
word,
that's
my
what's
man.
up.
Spread the word.
Yeah,
That's what's
Kleenex is not our sponsor, so we are all right.
we got some Sherman sauce for you. We got some Sherman sauce for you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Need some
listen, man,
dude.
but
You need some dude wipes when you watch the Cowboys.
Not a
not
dude
the
wipes.
Hey, I
Hey.
concur with everything that's been said. We apologize again for the technical difficulties. Maybe because that storm came through last night. I don't know, but
Jay.
we'll see you guys next time right here in the Champions Corner. Peace.
Peace.